Today we're taking a close look at the unique cast of the unforgettable 80s miniseries, The Thorn Birds. Richard Chamberlain. Richard Chamberlain played Father Ralph de Bracassard, the main protagonist of the show who struggles with his vows of celibacy and his love for Maggie Cleary. He was also charismatic, courageous, and ambitious. He had a close relationship with his mentor Cardinal Vittorio Contini Vercese, played by Christopher Plummer, whom he often consulted and obeyed. He was also a friend and a lover to Maggie Cleary, played by Rachel Ward, whom he met when she was a child and later married in secret. He stayed on the show until it ended in 1983. Chamberlain was born in 1934 in Beverly Hills, California, as one of two children. His father was a salesman and his mother was a homemaker. He is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 86. He has been married once and has no children. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with more content, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Christopher Plummer. Christopher Plummer played Cardinal Vittorio Contini Vercese, the mentor of Father Ralph de Bracassard, who works as an influential figure in the Vatican. He was also wise, powerful, and manipulative. He had a close relationship with his protege Ralph de Bracassard, whom he often guided and promoted. He was also a friend and an enemy to Mary Carson, played by Barbara Stanwyck, whom he often visited and clashed with. He stayed on the show until it ended in 1983. He continued to act until his death in 2021 at the age of 91 from complications of a fall. He had been married 3 times and had 1 daughter. Barbara Stanwyck. Barbara Stanwyck played Mary Carson, the wealthy and powerful aunt of Maggie Cleary who owned the vast Drogheda sheep station in Australia. She was also cunning, ruthless, and lonely. She had a close relationship with her nephew Paddy Cleary, whom she often helped and manipulated. She was also a friend and an enemy to Father Ralph de Bracassard, whom she often visited and challenged. She died in the first episode from a heart attack after setting fire to her will. She also appeared in shows such as The Big Valley, The Barbara Stanwyck Show, and The Colbys. She continued to act until her death in 1990 at the age of 82 from congestive heart failure. Jean Simmons. Jean Simmons played Fiona Fee Cleary, the mother of Maggie Cleary, who moved with her family from New Zealand to Australia to work for her sister-in-law Mary Carson. She was also gentle, devoted, and unhappy. She had a close relationship with her husband Paddy Cleary, whom she often supported and loved. She was also a loving mother to her children Frank, Jack, Huey, Stuart, Hal, Jim, and Maggie. She stayed on the show until the 3rd episode when she died from a snake bite. Simmons was born in 1929 in London, England, as one of 4 children. She also starred in films such as Spartacus, The Robe, and Black Narcissus. She died in 2010 at the age of 80 from lung cancer. Piper Laurie. Piper Laurie played Anne Mueller, the sister of Luke O'Neill who lived with her husband Letty Mueller in Queensland, Australia. She was also kind, generous, and supportive. She had a close relationship with her husband Letty Mueller, whom she often comforted and cared for. She was also a friend and a hostess to Maggie Cleary and Father Ralph de Bracassard, whom she often welcomed and advised. She also appeared in shows such as Twin Peaks, Frasier, and Homicide: Life on the Street. She is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 88. Earl Holliman. Earl Holliman played Letty Mueller, the husband of Anne Mueller who lived with his wife Anne Mueller in Queensland, Australia. He was also friendly, humorous, and disabled. He had a close relationship with his wife Anne Mueller, whom he often joked with but also loved. He was also a friend and a host to Maggie Cleary and Father Ralph de Bracassard, whom he often entertained and helped. He stayed on the show until the 3rd episode when he moved to Sydney with his wife. He also starred in films such as Forbidden Planet, Giant, and Gunfight at the OK Corral. He retired from acting in 2000 at the age of 72. He has never been married and has no children. Rachel Ward. Rachel Ward played Maggie Cleary, the main female protagonist of the show who falls in love with Father Ralph de Bracassart and bears his son. She was also beautiful, passionate, and loyal. She had a close relationship with her father Paddy Cleary, played by Richard Kiley, whom she often helped and admired. She was also a friend and a wife to Luke O'Neill, played by Brian Brown, whom she married out of duty and later divorced. She stayed on the show until it ended in 1983. Ward was born in 1957 in Cornwall, England, as one of 3 children. Her father was a politician and her mother was an actress. She studied art at Byam Shaw School of Art and then moved to Paris to pursue a career in modeling. She made her film debut in 1980 in Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid and her television debut in 1981 in Dynasty. She became famous after landing the role of Maggie Cleary in The Thorn Birds. She also appeared in shows such as On the Beach, Rain Shadow, and The Straits. She also starred in films such as Against All Odds, After Dark, My Sweet, and Beautiful Kate. She is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 63. She has been married once to Brian Brown, her co-star in The Thorn Birds, and has 3 children. Thank you, and see you in the next video.